Hey, how's everyone doing? This is another video, Devlog 4. Today I'm going to show you a little game that I made following learn.unity.com tutorials. So if we press play here, obviously the object of this game is to try to go around the boxes. As you can see, if I hit the boxes though, they go up in the air. It's not too realistic, but kind of adds some realism by having those boxes go up in the air. And the way I was able to implement this. I'm moving around with my WASD keys on my keyboard. Obviously, if I fall off to negative infinity. But the way I was able to implement this, if I click on the vehicle on the right hand side, you can see I added the rigid body component, and I give it a mass of 1,000. And then the boxes, I gave them a mass of 20 with the rigid body component. Now back on the vehicle. When the game started, you saw the camera was following basically the player or the vehicle wherever it went. And the way I was able to do that is I had the follow player script that I made. I had a game object, a variable named player, and a vector3 variable with a name of offset. And down here, basically to avoid, so come to find out, if I had the camera following the vehicle during the instantaneous update, it was kind of like lagging a bit. But if I did late update, which I believe executes right after the update method, the camera follows the player more smoothly. And the way I was able to do that, I called transform.position. Now I'm not too familiar with the code yet. I kind of got an idea, but I'm still trying to understand the code base, or the methods and the classes and all that and implementing that with Unity. But I did transform.position equals the player object, whatever that may be, which we're going to say is the vehicle, and .transform.position plus the offset. So on the vehicle, if I click it again, actually no, not the vehicle. If I click main camera, there we go. So main camera has the follow player script that I just showed you. And I had that player variable, and the player is going to be the vehicle, obviously. So what I did is I just clicked the vehicle and I dropped it right in the player box down here, and the camera started following the vehicle with the offset of, I believe it was 0. I can pull it up again. Oops. 0, 5. So 0 in the x-axis, 5 in the y-axis, and -10 in the z-axis. So that's how I keep the camera kind of at a distance away from the vehicle so you can actually see it. And so the way I was able to implement the player controller is I took horizontal and vertical input from I believe it's the input manager. So if we call input here, that's kind of like calling the input manager .get axis, and we're getting the horizontal, and I believe that's for the left and right keys. And then input .get axis vertical, which is the up and down keys. And then I did, to move the vehicle forward, I did transform.translate vector3.forward, and I believe forward is it's the up key times time.delta time times speed times forward input. And again, forward input is the vertical, which is up or down. And if you want to rotate the vehicle, this is where it starts messing with the left or right keys. So vector3.up, I believe. I believe that's the left key. I'm not too sure. And then we had turn speed times horizontal input, whatever you input basically, times time.delta time. So now I'm not able to get too much in the verbiage of the code and all that, because I'm actually still learning that myself. But I was working on a project today where it basically has the same idea, but it's basically a plane going in between objects. You got to fly it in between objects, make the propeller spin. So I just got that finished today. It has the same concept. You can move your plane around, stuff like that. But yeah, this is my first time messing with the Unity 3D at this scale. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, going into this, seeing how that make the boxes move and make the vehicle move and all that on the input. It looked kind of daunting, but once I started it going step by step, it all made sense and it was actually pretty easy. So yeah, this is my 4th devlog. I'm actually going to be updating this project more to add local multiplayer, more boxes and more vehicles, like standby vehicles and all that, to avoid the vehicles as well. And that's coming in a bonus challenge they have for this project. So I will also be uploading videos about that. And yeah, this is the 4th devlog. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.